is visible?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So in binding, we had looked over. Means see, now we are looking on the one-way binding. Okay. There now we not started two-way or anything. We don't know even what is two-way binding. Okay. Just let me run the project. It will take time. And one thing, while how many you had taken the git pull? Even had you taken or not? That is the point.
Me.
Okay. So how you taking the git pull? Means inside this Angular project, as we were doing previously.
Previously.
Previously itself. Yeah, because see, when you will take a git pull of this complete folder, the training folder itself, you will get this application inside completely. Okay, but tomorrow if you designing that application separately, means not inside this type of folder, that time you have to do the git pull on your project because you have the separate project. So that time we have to do like that. But here, if we will take this complete git pull training folder, we will get everybody's code here. So we have to do that git pull on the training folder, not on Angular project or Causal folder or anybody folder, not like that. Clear? Or anyone having doubt how to take git pull for this? Because Roshan had asked, that's why I thought to tell. But see, when we creating that component or module, anything, that time we are not going on the training folder. Can anyone tell why? Can anyone tell why?
Because
Why?
whatever we are creating component, now that all are component coming inside the app.
Okay, but that's fine. But why not be going? Means suppose ng serve we had done on ng serve on this folder, Angular project, correct? Why not be done on that training folder? Means on this
Because
location.
Angular project not installed there and npm
Yeah.
installed.
So how you will verify whether Angular project is available there or not?
Modulo.
Which module?
There is modulo. Module means node module. Node
What,
module.
Sweta? Sweta, your voice is coming some low.
The folder name, sir.
Folder name, okay. Folder name, I can keep anything. Suppose this is now Angular project. Tomorrow I can write a Java project, means that become Java. That will be Angular. Folder name will be anything, correct?
And node modules also is there.
Main thing is this one node modules, okay, not any other thing. Clear? So node modules is there. That's why this command is taking there. If this will be not available there, then this command will not work. Like suppose that we can test, we can run on the training folder. Inside the training folder, it will search node modules, whether node modules is available inside the training folder or not. So do one thing, run the command here on train. We are on training folder, run there ng serve. Here it gone. Okay, SCRVE. I it going like this time. Okay, see, I had done the ng serve. Let's see whether we getting error or it working fine. What happened? Got it? The ng serve command required to run in the Angular project, but the project definition could not be found because ng module is not there. That is the main point. Clear? Anyone having a still doubt? I hate giving error. Okay, it giving error on the image tag img1. What we had done? Class style component, class style component img1. That day I was showing this. Remove this one. Let it to be there. See, that day in last, I don't know how many of you had seen the video or not. In the image tag means src is there, then we can pass the attribute also there, like a alt attribute. Whatever you want, you can pass image one I written, and then on TS page you have to define the image one, whatever image you want to there. Correct. We can do this with the help of attribute binding also. Open one more terminal. G for generate C component and see, now I showing you one thing. If suppose I have to create some component inside this folder, topic folder, how to create?
We can open integrated terminal
On that topic folder, correct?
on the top.
Second option is also there. I showing you ng G for generate, C for component. Whatever folder name you want, you can keep there. TOPICS topics slash. Okay, write like this. I want data bind. Oh, sorry. Event binding. Let's see whether it getting generated or not. Got it? Inside the topic folder. Clear? Say this. Topic folder is there on the top, then we got the event binding inside that. So if you want some folder there and your terminal is open in the means a root directory itself, so that time you can go like this way. Okay, so still what we had covered, can anyone explain? What are the topics we had seen in the data? What topic we are looking?
Binding. Data binding.
Data binding. Okay, so what topic we had seen?
One-way binding, interpolation, property,
Okay.
attribute, and class.
Okay. Okay. So where we have to make the changes for running this event binding component? We have to on the app component. No, here no. App component. We will give the selector, then only it will work. And see, while writing the selector name, take care. Every time copy the selector name from here itself. Okay. Previously, Roshan had asked this doubt and he had not written app there and he was running the project. This app he had left. So take care this all point. Otherwise, you will just waste time. But getting error is better thing. That is the thing actually. As much error you will get, that much solution you will. Okay, fine. So now we got on the event binding. So what are the topics? Yeah. So what are the things we had discussed still? We are learning one-way binding. Okay. One-way binding. In one-way binding, we had seen means inside one-way binding, there are different category. But in one-way binding, we are discussing only one. Mostly we are covering only one. What is this one? Please just speak fast. Yeah. So this is interpolation. POLATION. Interpolation. Fine. So in one-way binding, if anybody will ask, just you can tell one-way binding, just interpolation. That's it. But inside one-way binding itself, different means different type is also available, but no need to tell those. But if you want, you can explain those in the advance. Means extra you can tell that these are also available, but one-way binding means interpolation. That's it. Second, what topic we had seen?
Property.
Property binding. What is the symbol? Property binding.
Square bracket.
Square bracket. So how we was correlating with the interpolation? First tell me this one. What we were doing when we relating with the interpolation? How to relate?
Variable.
Okay, suppose I have to
The
show India. Okay, I have to
Middle
show
bracket.
India on the UI. What we will do? We will pass in curly braces. What we will pass here? India. Great. On HTML, what we will write? The interpolation case.
Sir, like it.
Yeah.
Name and some value. After that, we have to write in HTML. Inside the interpolation, we have to pass variable name.
Okay, 1 second. Just yeah. Tell me any variable, anything, whatever you want.
Country equals to India and passing country in interpolation.
Fine. Country equal to we will pass INDIA. Is this correct? And here we can give the type. If you want, you can give that type. If you not, no issue. Yeah. Next, what we will do?
Pass inside the.
Where? Interpolation, correct?
Yes.
Is this one or not? Clear, everyone? Any doubt in this one? Interpolation?
No doubt.
No doubt. So on HTML, we are writing interpolation symbol, and on TS page, we are making one variable. There the value will be, and that value we will assign in the interpolation symbol. Correct? Second, suppose that we written some function. Get COUNTR by country like this type. Okay, and I want to show India from this function. How to do that? Using interpolation.
Using data binding, sir.
No, using interpolation I want. Yeah, I mean data
So you
binding.
return.
Correct.
So you return, sir, a India, sir.
Okay, wait.
With
Yeah, tell 1 second. Shivani or Sweta, tell how to print the country name on the HTML, not via variable. I want with the help of function. This is one way. I want this on the second. Praful. Am I audible or not?
yes, sir.
Shivani Kumari, Shivani Sinha, Praful.
It's a property method.
No, I want via interpolation.
Sir, inside the curly braces,
What I have to write?
sir, why is showing HTML, sir?
Your voice is coming too low actually.
Sir, passing in interpolation get country.
Get country. Okay, do one thing. Fine. Let it to be. So here we will make one method get COUNTRY country. Tell now. Yeah. Inside get country, what I have to pass? Tell even wrong, correct, that's not the matter.
Country icon.
Country. Okay. Next. Hyphen are equal to. Hyphen means this one.
No, sir. Column, sir.
Okay, colon. Okay. Here value.
String.
This type. Okay, fine. Next. Okay. One second. I have one doubt. In the variable case, we was writing country. Here we was writing a string. Then we writing like this. Correct? Tell me after colon what we had written.
String.
String. What is this string? This string means
The
value.
property.
One second, Sweta, what are you telling? Value.
No, sir. Value property, sir. What is the
Type,
property?
sir.
No,
Type.
not type. That's okay. You are approx something correct. But what is that exact in the programming?
Yeah, is denoted by a single quotation.
No,
and
no, no. Data type.
Yes, sir.
Praful, Dharmender, correct or not? That is
ini proper near.
oh. See, you can't tell that a string is a type. Okay, you have to tell that exact that is data type. Okay, fine. So Sweta, after colon, you passing India, correct? Is this a data type?
No, sir. That's value.
And where and for passing value, what we using?
Equal, sir.
See, whatever we are writing here, this is not new anything, any point. Complete JavaScript itself. Okay. So whatever we are doing in JavaScript, that itself we are doing here. In JavaScript also we can pass via this way. Okay, it's fine. Let's do it to be. But so how we will pass here? Line number 16. What we will make change means what changes we will do? Anyone? Praful, Shivani, Doj, except Dharmender. What we will write here?
Remove the colon and
Equal to.
String.
Okay. Next. You know what is the question actually?
yes, sir. So remove the country India and write the return India.
Means return India. That's okay. Fine. What about others? Is this correct? Praful, Sweta. Is this correct? Return India here. What are you thinking? Okay.
Sir, passing the first variable and return the
Okay, Praful, tell me how to write.
first write in any variable late.
Okay.
late
Okay, fine.
variable.
Do one thing right here itself. Oh, sorry. That one. Okay, country name is written there. Fine. We will use this variable name, country name. Yeah, till now. Fast. We are revising. Just I will take 5 to 10 minutes. That's it. I have topic.
Yes, sir. Late country equals to India.
Okay, no issue. We will take this variable. This is already defined here. No need of late. After that,
Yeah, sir. Pass.
suppose late country India be taken. After that, what we will do?
Return country, sir.
Country.
Return country. When you will write country, it will give you something. Don't write by yourself, just press enter. You will get this keyword automatic here. Okay. Now just verify whether this keyword means country is referring to this variable or not. So how to verify? control and click. You got the cursor there. Otherwise, when you putting the cursor over that, it's showing that country, correct? But this is also correct. And the which one that Shivani told, that is also correct. Both are correct. But this both are correct. And previously we was writing that was not correct. Okay. So there is not the issue in both case. Both is fine. Because here we are directly means returning the value. Here we are returning the value, but not directly via variable. So both correct. It's not an issue. Both will give you same output. Okay, fine. So next, we have to display this output. Means we have to display this country name on UI. And one thing, always try to get value, return value, or whatever you have to do. Try to do that with the help of variable only. Okay, that will be actually better practice, because tomorrow you have 900 means 1000 line of code. Okay, and you have to change this country name from India to something, Australia or something like that. So for searching this name, suppose this is a hard coded, means suppose we not taken this one. Who is on unmute, please? Okay, so we taken suppose this value. Okay, and this value belonging to 10 time. Got it? Now just imagine what you have to do. Is it easy to change this much time? Maybe in scenario we can get that like also. Is this correct or not? Now think, if you have to change, then how much complicated this will be. Correct? But suppose that we not returning the country name via directly, means hard coded value. If we had taken that with variable, we can easily change that value. Correct? Because in the top, on the top that is available, just you will change here India to Australia, everywhere it become Australia. You not have to worry this 5 or 10 time. Got it? So these are the best practice of writing code. Means code writing is not the matter. Matter means if you written one time, it should be universal. You not have to worry regarding that. And it should be simple, easy, like that way we have to write the code. Okay, fine. So now we will return the India. I want to display this on UI. What we will do next step?
Sir, passing the properties in gate control.
Tell me what I will write. And
In S-
and get country is property.
no, sir, it is a method, but passing the property in HTML.
Okay, how to pass
Property
that?
by
Okay, fine. No, I want via interpolation, not with property binding. Okay, clear. I not want that with a property binding. We can do that. That's not an issue. But I want with interpolation. How to do? What I have to do? Tell me fast. Already you all revised HTML.
passing inside, sir, interpolation gate control.
This complete name.
Yes.
This complete or just this one. What? With parenthesis or without parenthesis?
With, sir, parentheses.
With parenthesis. Okay, let's see. I don't know whether it will come or not. Let's see. What happened? What error is there? Oh, 1 second. It taken this one. Comment this line. Yeah, this line comment. Then comment this line also. And comment this also. Where is that? Why we got that from where that coming actually? Oh, to this. Yeah. So now see, we got the output on our UI, that is India, correct? How we had get that one? With the help of what? With the help of interpolation, correct or not? But in place of calling the variable part, just variable, the country name, call the country name also. We will get or not?
Yes, sir.
Let's say, so see, 2 time it have to come. So now we got 2 time India and India. How this came? One came with the help of the variable call, one came with the help of the method call, correct? So method name we can pass directly inside the interpolation. Clear or not? So this was the way of interpolation, and why I was discussing over this, because of this method that we can pass the method also directly. And how we got here actually? So see, inside the function, when you start calling this function, it's showing, it's taking that whatever variable is there, it taking that variable, means whatever value or variable, whatever you can tell, and it returning. So already in JavaScript we know that how the return method is working, how the return keyword is will work. So in return, whatever will be available there, it will pass to the caller who calling that method. So here who is calling? Inter means it calling on HTML, but whatever return is there, it is working with the interpolation. So we will get the output. Anyone having
Sir,
doubt?
सर
Yeah.
इसको स्टोर करके भी कर सकते हैं ना?
Yeah, we can do that, whatever. Because anyway, this method work is to display that data which is coming from the TypeScript. That's it. Nothing extra. But if you're doing, suppose, means if you're doing some logical, then you can do. Because anyway, the data should have to available. That's it. Nothing extra. See, the output is same. No changes.
So,
Clear?
सर स्टोर हाँ सर ये गेट डॉट कंट्री जो हम डायरेक्ट पास कर रहे हैं सर ऑन HTML पे you
Yeah.
can pass with variable sir.
Yeah, you can. So how you will call that? Means how you will call this function? Sweta, Shivani, Praful. How we will call this function? Means on TS page itself, not on HTML.
Template, sir.
What template?
No, sir. Means passing the HTML
template.
page in template URL.
No, no, no. Forget that on template. Be working on the JavaScript page itself. Means here itself. How you will call this?
Passing variable for
Inside the constructor, sir.
Constructor, correct. We will pass this inside the constructor.
Sir, we can
Okay.
call without constructor sir.
No, we can't call. Anyone have to there to trigger that.
Sir, but we call sir.
How?
Sir, you pass your written one variable and pass there sir.
What I told.
Variable equal to.
See, what I told. Something should be there who will link that. Got it? Means chain should be there. Via variable, via anything, chain should be there. Clear or not? We can create the variable data something and equal to. Here this will be, that's why here we getting error. This one you're telling.
Yeah sir, but we pass also sir that line below line number 20.
Yeah, we can see what I told. You can write this outside also. Okay. 1 second. Remove this. Now this variable is going to this one. But this variable, if you will write, then only it will come. Means anyway, you have to call that variable.
Yeah, yes.
Means you have to make the chain. What I told means my question answer is that if you want to call this, you means without any dependency, without chaining, you can't call. You have to call via sure. You have to make the chain. Means you have to make the link. Either inside the constructor or either inside the ng on init. In both we can write. Okay, so if you writing inside the constructor and if you writing ng on init, what is difference? We will look over that when we will study lifecycle hook of Angular. So that time we will discuss that. But we can write anywhere, but something a link up should be, then only it will work. Got it? Otherwise you can't call, because this is also just a simple JavaScript call itself. It's nothing extra. Okay, now see. Remove this line also. Okay, fine. Now come to here. Okay, so yeah. So we seen one-way binding, that is interpolation. Second, we had seen that with the help of the function call also, means we can create the method and we can call that method also. That's fine. Second, we had seen the property binding. How we was calling property binding? So property binding we calling with the help of interpolation. Correct. Next, which one? Next one, attribute binding. How we was writing attribute binding?
attr dot
attr dot
means attribute name.
yeah, means whatever property you want to add, means attribute you want to add, like a call span. Correct. Or suppose in image already we know that attribute, that is height and width, then alt, these are the attribute with the image tag. So we can write that. Correct or not? Attribute dot, suppose in image width is there, we can write like this, then height, then alt. So like this we can pass this attribute. So where we will write this attribute without this means without the, we will write this directly or with inside the square bracket. How we have to write attribute binding?
Inside square bracket.
Inside the square bracket. Okay, so if we writing inside the square bracket, so we have to write like this way, then we will pass the value. Correct. Second thing, we can write directly also. We had seen that day, and I
Yes.
think we was passing a square bracket here or something we was writing here. I forget.
Sir,
But some,
like interpolation here.
yeah, correct. Yeah, we was doing interpolation. Means if you want means a property by sorry, attribute binding via interpolation, means whatever data we getting in interpolation, we want to pass that in attribute binding. So that time you can do like this type. So for this you have to remove this square bracket and then you will pass the interpolation. Clear? What about the next step? Which topic? Class name. Correct or not? So in the
Yes.
class name, what we had seen, how to display the color, because the main thing, this is for the class. Class means in the CSS we know that class is for the styling purpose. So with the help of the class name, we can add the style. But whatever class you writing here, that style should be available somewhere, whether on your HTML page or whether on your CSS page or whether in the style.css globally, means somewhere, means that should be available, then only it will be effective. So in class name means here class name is there, attribute binding is there, property binding is there, and interpolation is there. Total 4 things. 1 second. Total 4 things, but out of these 4, which comes under one-way binding? Which is comes under one-way binding? Only interpolation. Got it? Only interpolation will comes under the one-way binding, but these all will means these are the different ways by which we can pass the data. But if in interview they asking one-way binding, you can explain interpolation, that's enough. But if suppose they ask what is property binding, what is attribute binding, then you have to explain. Clear? Or anyone having any doubt? Tell me. Any problem up to here? One more topic is there. We will look over that. So that is event binding. So in event binding, what you getting from the event? Can anyone tell? What we know in the JavaScript event?
Click, sir.
Click.
On change,
Okay.
click, over, mouse leave, key
So
up,
one
key
second.
down.
1 second. Praful, how many events you know? Tell me first.
Sir, there are many types of event, but I know on click, on chain, on mouse sleeve, and
Okay.
on focus.
Okay, fine. Next, Shivani, how many event you have idea?
Click on change and on cut
On?
copy and sorry cut copy.
Okay. Got it.
Reset submit on
Okay. Okay, fine. So see one thing. In event binding, there are multiple events. Just one time, try to practice at least. No need to keep in mind, but try to practice that whatever event we had kept in our materials. At least those are the important. Okay, because when you will work on the real time project, that time you have to do many things automatic. That's why if you will search there, then you will get more and more idea. Suppose that you have to create one log, means if user is coming on your website and whatever task they are doing on your website, that you have to capture. Means suppose that go to one website. Where is that? W3 school. Suppose we came on the W3 school. Okay. Now we clicked on the tutorial section. This you have to capture. Learn HTML. If we clicked this, you have to capture. Then we clicked means we clicked on some section or we had a scroll that have to capture. We clicked again something. It have to capture. So these all comes under the log. Okay, that what all use means activity user had done when user had visited your website and at what time. Means 9:54 user had logged in your website. 9:56 he had a scroll your website. 9:57 he clicked. So these all you have to monitor. Okay, so when we will working on the real time application, that time we have to capture that. Then only if you wanted to track the user that what he had done on your website, you can easily capture that. Okay, so in that scenario, whatever event we know, that will work, that will help you. Suppose that when you creating the test series application, suppose that type of banking sector application, so if you not giving permission to open the new tab and those all things, so that you have to do with the help of the event only, like disabling the next tab. Okay, so when you clicking this plus button, new tab, you have to disable that. You can't do, means you have to stop the user. So these are all activity we can do only with the help of the event binding itself. That is in JavaScript, whatever we had studied. Okay, so try to, whenever we are practicing, just try to practice like that. Suppose you had minimized this window. Okay, now your window is this much, but suppose as you started the website, suppose W3 school, your website should be open in the complete mode, not in the minimized section. Means when you are starting the test, which we are conducting the test, so that time you see that when you are starting, if your window will be in a smaller screen, it will automatically go in the full mode. Okay, means you have to detect the user what you have, means whatever things you want, you have to do that manually. So those all, if you know what all events will help you, then only you can get that idea. Can you guess something which event will help you to make that browser page in the complete window? If you want to open this window, suppose we opened, but this came in the smaller screen. If we started, means as you started that website, it have to open in the complete window. Just do.
Sir,
Yeah.
using warm section.
DOM, no.
If
Means that will be, I think, a full width. A screen dot something will be there, but it will be relevant to the full width, the screen full width. So whenever you getting like this, you have to use. You can go through the W3 school or whatever tutorials is there. You can go through that. You can search in Google. So then only you will, your logical part will develop. Okay. Don't ignore any case. If you're getting any scenario, don't think that you have no idea. Search in Google. You will get the idea. Okay. So see, event binding. Already we know that event binding allows us to bind event such as keystroke, clicks, over, touch, etc. to a method in the component. It is one way to view from view to component. Means what? View to component means where? Where to where?
One-way binding means
Means from
PS to HTML.
TS to HTML. Okay.
HTML to TS there is
View means what? See,
HTML.
I know that. I know only two options, whether HTML or whether TS. So you have to be
Yes.
clear, because in interview they are using the word and you will get confused if you have not the proper idea. So what means view?
HTML.
View means HTML. View means simple, whatever you getting on the UI, that is the view. So from where we will get on the UI? From the HTML. Correct? On UI, we are
Yes.
getting whatever we write, means now you getting these two things. From where this is coming? This is coming from HTML. So this is view. And the logical or whatever you are writing, this is known as the component, because already see the class name itself, that is component. Or here you can tell that @ component decorator. Got it? So you have to be clear. So by tracking the user event in the view and responding to it, we can keep our component in sync with the view. For example, suppose what we doing now, from where this data is coming? On which page? From where to where? Means HTML to TS or TS to HTML, from
View
where?
to
View to?
view to component.
Okay. What about others? From where the data is coming?
sir, one time
From where India we are getting on UI India? From where the India is coming? From HTML to TS or TS to HTML?
sir, TS to HTML.
TS to HTML. What about others? Same. Okay. See, where our data is written. First, find out. Our data is on the TS page component. Correct. India is written on that component page. What about on HTML? On HTML, nothing is written like that. Correct. Means the data is coming from where? TS to HTML. Because our data India is written on the TS page, and on HTML we are taking the variable part only. Clear everyone? Or anyone having doubt? Next, event binding. So what we will do in the event binding? In event binding, data will move from where will be the event? We are writing click event on HTML or TypeScript page. Where we will write?
HTML, sir.
HTML. Because if we will take the button, we will add the click event or something like that, then we will pass the data, whatever we have to do. But where we are writing on the HTML. Means event binding, it will trigger from where? Which file to which file?
HTML to TS.
HTML to TS. Okay. So event binding will trigger from the HTML to TS, because we will write on this one, means this will play the main role. From here on UI, we will trigger that. Let's see. So when the user changes an input in a text box, we can update the model in the component, run some validation, etc. When the user submit button, let it to be not an issue. So an Angular event binding consists of two parts. One is target dash event, which event you want to add. And second, template statement means whatever variable you are, means whatever method call you are writing, that thing. So here we enclose the target event name in the parenthesis. In the JavaScript, how you are writing the event? Any idea? We was writing event on HTML, means JavaScript side. How we was writing?
Sir, function.
Okay, let me create one file here. 1.js. How we will write? We will write event function.
Event name, function name.
Yeah. So event, suppose that save data. Fine. Save data. How we will call this on HTML? Button.
On click.
Okay. Suppose that this one is the button. Okay. On click. 1 second. Yeah. So this is component.html. 1 second. Let me add one file. 1.html. Don't add like this. Okay. Yeah. Button. Save. Next. Let it to be, we are using with JavaScript and HTML. Okay. We not using the Angular component. We are writing sample what we was doing in the JavaScript side. How we will call this? Where it gone? Yeah, this JavaScript function save data. On CLICK on click, then we will write what is the name? Save data. Save data. Correct? Like this type we have to write. Now come to our side, Angular side. Let's see what we can write. So on type a script. Okay, so here we had created the function save data. So same thing we have to do on the type a script. Is this correct or not? So here we will create one function save data, means that is method, not function. Okay, so we created one method that is save data. After this, what we will do?
Call this method.
We will write here save. Correct? And now the time came for the adding event. So how we was writing an event here in the JavaScript?
On click, sir.
We was writing on click. Correct? But in in case of Angular, you can't write on click. There is something difference. You have to add the parenthesis. You have to pass the equal to, and then double quote will come. And here you have to pass your method name, save data. Got it? Like this. And inside this, you have to write click. 1 second. Why this not coming? No, we will not write on click. We will write actually
Right
click.
click only.
Oh,
Yeah.
need to give it directly. 1 second. CLI. Okay. So like this type, you have to. One thing, are you getting suggestions or not when you writing the code? Means you have the extension of Angular or not installed there?
No, sir.
No. So if you have not, just do one thing. Go in the extension market and search here Angular extension. Okay. Search here Angular. You will load which one?
Extension market.
Yeah, extension market is there, and you can search here. Wait, I telling you. Search for Angular 8. Angular 8 and type a script or whatever. Just write here Angular. That's it. You will get. Right here Angular 8, you will get many things. Got it? This one itself, take this and just install. Got it? Clear? Or anyone having any doubt in this? Okay, so we return the click event and we will write the inside the parenthesis, and after that we have to pass here expression. Clear? So what expression we will write here? Hello?
Sir.
Means
Sir,
yes,
Method call.
method call, correct? So we will write this save data, whatever we had written on the TypeScript page. So we will pass where it gone. Delete this one and delete this one and write here this one. Save data and the parenthesis. Got it or not? Delete this both. So we will write like this. Means what we had done, we taken the button and after that we will write inside the parenthesis. No need to write on click, just write a click, change, whatever you means going to write. In JavaScript we are writing on click, on change like that. But here we will write directly, just click, change, over, mouse over like that, remove on. And if you will start writing, you will get the suggestions. No need of that also. So see, suppose change. Oh, tag required actually.
Inside button.
Just I will check. That's it. Why it not coming? CH. I think we will take input, then only it will come. Input type equal to text.
So start with on.
No, on will not work in Angular. It will give you suggestion, but it will not work. In Angular, we not writing that on. Sometime maybe you will not get a suggestion here, but this will work. On change, and then we will write the expression. Okay, like this type we have to write. Okay, so click event be written here. After that, we written the save data. Now, had we written any logic inside the save data? No, just do
No,
one
sir.
thing, write console. Nothing extra. Console and hello. Fine, and save. And now look over the UI. Oh my God, why this much came? Remove this all. This one, yes. Yeah, now button is there. Just add BR tag. It will break into new line. Okay. Now, if I will press this control that button, then we have to get the data in the console. Just click. We got the data. Hello. Now, up to here, clear or not? How to add the event means we will take the input type, whatever is there. We will write one method as we was doing in the JavaScript. We return the method and we call. How to call? Just while calling, we have to take care. We have to write inside the parenthesis. Okay, that we have to take care. That's it. And no need to write that on click as like in JavaScript. We will write just a click. Second thing, I want to display whatever data we are writing there, that I want to display on the UI, not in the console. Tell me how we will display that data. Use mind. How we will display the data on UI.
sir, passing the variable name.
Yeah.
inside.
Where? So see, here we written that save data. Where is that? This is the point where you will develop the logic. Logic is nobody will help you. When you're thinking, then only you will get automatic. If you will tell anyone that that I want to develop logic, I want a special course for that, nobody will help you in that. You alone have to. Just practice, you will get all idea. Just think logically how engine is working. Just think like that. That's it. So here we had taken one function. In the second line, what we doing? We are making one HTML. Now tell me. I have to display that on UI. Praful, Sweta, Shivani. Tell me first. After that,
Creates a variable
where?
in TS space.
Okay, here you telling. Fine. Just consider this is your TS, that is your HTML. Okay. Here we will create one variable. What is what's the variable name? Okay, let it to be data. After that,
Sir, inside the save data, passing the variable.
okay, fine. Inside that data. Next,
Data equals to any name.
okay, fine. Any name. Name in the sense means a value which I want to display on UI, correct? Okay, the hello is there. After that,
Return data and pass the save data in click event.
okay. Got it, your point. Wait. Now you came on there. Yeah, return data, fine. After that,
Sir, in HTML page, passing the method, I mean, same thing is there, sir.
okay, where I will pass this method. Yeah, same thing I written. Where I will pass this method.
Button click, sir.
Okay, same thing is written there.
Yes.
Okay, what you thinking others? Sweta, Shivani, whatever Praful told. Means he told remove this line, make one variable here. See, when you creating the variable inside the method, you have to declare the let var const. Okay, if you're not declaring, then also it will work, but you have to declare that. So suppose we are going to declare here let data equal to something INDIA. Okay, no, remove this. Hello world. Fine. Next he told return data. So what are you thinking? This much line he told, correct, Praful? So what are you thinking? If we will click the button, we will get the data. Means we will get the hello world. Or even we will get the error. Praful, where is the output? Hello world.
Sir, will the
Yeah. See, I not studying anything in Angular. Okay. We are studying complete JavaScript and HTML itself. Yeah, tell me. I will write this line also there in the TypeScript page, so you will get the idea better. Yeah, tell me quickly. Already we know these much things. No idea?
can we pass data, sir, instead of
What? Where you telling to pass? What about others? Shivani? Both Shivani.
sir?
Yeah.
If possible, can we pass inside the flower bracket
Flower bracket. But where you telling to pass the flower bracket?
instead of save?
Instead of save here. Okay. What you want to tell means what you want to pass here? Means within interpolation.
Yes,
Correct. Okay. What I will pass here?
data.
Data. Okay, let's try. In this line. Save data, that's this one, na, Sweta? Oh, sorry, this one data. Correct?
Yeah.
Okay, now see. What are we getting out? Where is the button? Okay, anyway, that is a small. We just a click. What happened? We not got anything. You know, Sweta, what is the problem in this line of code? You taking something which is not available on your TypeScript page. Correct or not? Data is available inside this method. And once this method will get execute, then only this hello will be available in your button. Correct or not? If we will write this outside, then see it will work and you will get that because you already used interpolation. Correct? Because now this is outside, no need to call, this is like variable, but you had written inside this function and this one you calling. So if this function will not get execute, means this method will not get execute, then how this return will work? Correct? Okay, so this was the mistake. Okay, we learn one mistake. Fine. Next, any member is available. Let me check first because Shivani is not speaking. I don't know whether Roshan is there. Roshan is there or not? No. Samsad is joining and lefting. Okay. Shivani, what happened? See, no, the person who not speaking actually means they don't know. I don't know what you revised, only 7 days class, and then also you are not revising. डेवलपर इतना आसानी से नहीं होता है बनने का चीज, समझे? दिन रात एक करना पड़ता है. ओके, धर्मेंद्र, अमरदीप, ललन, let's see what you all
जी
guys
भैया।
telling. Yeah, tell.
क्या भैया?
Okay, so ja. From past 15 minutes we discussing the case, and now you asking again the question. We have to display this thing on UI, but not with means, yeah, means we have to use,
Interpolation.
we have to click the button, then we have to display. Clear?
On UI, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, sir. You
This-
declare this line number 20 outside, sir.
Line number 20.
22
Okay, this one you telling.
outside. Yeah, outside.
Okay, fine.
Remove let
Okay,
and remove hello world empty. Make empty, sir. Data equal to empty string, sir.
okay, fine.
Then yeah, inside we inside here pass. So data equal to hello world.
Okay,
Not
line
return,
number,
sir.
line number
Pass.
22.
Line number yeah.
Okay,
Data
fine.
equal to data equal to hello world. Okay. Then line number 23 comment out, sir.
Line number 23. Okay, fine.
Yeah, and then we inside the on HTML page, sir. HTML
Yeah.
page on HTML page.
Yeah,
Yeah, where you want to show, sir?
anywhere.
Yeah, we create one with HT. Okay.
Is this correct?
Yeah, sir.
One second.
It's not working, sir.
We done mistake. Yeah.
Remove late, sir. remove late, sir. This dot, yeah, remove late, sir.
Got it? When it came, when we had clicked the button, we clicked the button, then only this value is coming, and this is known as the event binding. What we had done, we taken the button click be added. After that, we taken one method, and inside method, previously what we had written, return data. Why we return the return data? That is the case actually. Because who is calling that method? The button is calling, and whatever return you are doing means to whom they will display. They will display to the button. It's not. It will not take that value. Correct. So we will not take here a return. Return means you going to display the value, then only. But here we are calling that value, means via this we are calling, then we can't return that. That's okay. After that, inside the method, what we had done, we created one variable, and we created that outside, means we had written something. If you not want to create this outside, you can remove, not an issue. Remove this. I understand that nobody is practicing the programming. And here we written the let keyword, and then we had written the data. This way also we can do that. If you not writing here late, where, const, anything, then it will see the error message. What yellow balloon is there? Add const to unresolved the variable, because we are using this variable only one time. So it's telling to add const. Okay. And now see some error is again there, means a balloon is there. Click this. Remove unused declaration for data, means it telling to remove this, because you are not using this anywhere. But don't remove, because we are using this variable on our HTML. And now one thing, whether we getting data or not, check inside the console one time. So pass that data, and let's verify inside the console. Let's verify inside the console that when we clicking the button save, we getting the data. Yeah, so data is coming. So this way we have to verify whether it's working fine or not. So anyway, when we clicking the button, we getting the data. Now, who giving you the data? Means who giving you the hello world? Which variable?
Data.
Data means, and now we got one technique. We have already idea that if something is written on your TypeScript page, so how we will pass on your HTML? Means, see what we had done here. This is on TS page, and this is on HTML. And on HTML, we are triggering something. Correct or not? We are triggering something on HTML page. And via HTML, you have to again get the value on where? Sorry, via TS page, you have to get again the value on your HTML itself. Means from HTML, you are triggering and you are getting the value on HTML itself. Correct or not? Means on HTML we are triggering and we are getting again on HTML. Means where we are triggering, we getting the value there itself. Same thing, but in interpolation case, what we was doing? In interpolation, what we was doing? We was writing some variable on TS page, correct? And we was getting on the that value on the HTML. Can we get value? Means can we pass the value from HTML to TypeScript page, and again can we get the value, same value on our HTML with the help of just interpolation? Nothing any. Just interpolation. Can we get like that? Had we discussed any scenario? No any event binding, nothing. Just interpolation. Is it possible? No. Whether yes, no, nothing, at
I don't know.
least no idea. Okay. In interpolation case, what we by doing? We was creating one variable here, correct or not? And we was binding this on HTML. How to bind? Interpolation symbol, correct or not? So we was doing this thing. Anywhere we had done like that, from HTML we was passing on, means with the help of interpolation. We can do like that or not? With the help of interpolation, means you passed some value here, means we are receiving some value here, and then we are passing on HTML, and again from the same we are receiving on your HTML, means via HTML, means same value you are rotating from HTML to TS and TS to HTML. Can we do like that with just interpolation? No event binding, property binding, nothing. So we can't do. So with interpolation, what we can do? With interpolation, we can print the value only one way
Yes,
direction.
to HTML. Sir.
Correct? Yeah. So only one way direction. One way direction means, see this, only one direction it's going. Means from the type of script to HTML, no any others. Clear this one or not? Having any doubt, anyone?
No, sir.
Okay. So now what we doing in that event binding case? We are clicking the button, means when you click the button, what be done here? There is one button, and when we click the button, save data or something, that time where the data is going, means when we clicked, save data method is working, correct? And that is going on your TypeScript page. Is this correct or not? Means when you clicked that function, where that function is available, that method is available, that is available on your HTML page. And via HTML, when we clicked, it gone in TypeScript page. And on TypeScript, who is giving the value and how it got the value again back? So with the help of the function, correct? One second, where is the function? Copy this line. See, when we called save button, in save button, which method is available? Save. TATA. With the click event, it is available there. And when we clicked save, what happened? It moved from the HTML to TypeScript. And on TypeScript, we got the data where? Which variable? In which variable we got the data? So we got the data in the data variable, correct? And this data variable I have to print on where? Inside the interpolation symbol. Means don't worry interpolation or this that, but we have to print that on our HTML. Means this we have to print on our HTML. Now, if data is available on your TS page, means data is available on your TS page, and that I want to print on HTML page, how to print? Break that each point. If data is available on TS page and I want to print on HTML page, which method is working there?
Interpolation.
Is this working or not? This method, correct? So same thing is working here. So what we done? We had taken the data inside the variable. We had assigned the value in, means we had done some operation and we assigned with some variable. And with the help of that variable, we know already that interpolation will help in printing the data from the TypeScript to HTML. We already know this thing. So we had taken that variable and we passed for printing this hello world. Clear or having doubt? And here be written that variable name, because this variable will get executed only when it getting executed means when this method will get called on click event, that time only this variable will get execute. Clear or having any doubt? Tell me first. Anyone having any doubt? Tell me. So via click event, be passing the data from the HTML to TS page. Okay. And if we want to get some data from the TS page to HTML, we will do the event binding. Okay. So this be doing in the case of the event binding. Now tell me, anyone having any issue? Clear or not?
Sir, means first is HTML to TS and next is TS to HTML.
Yeah. So in this, actually two case came. In this, this alone is not working. This is working with two case. One case, passing the data from HTML to TS page. Okay. And second case, getting the data from TS to HTML. Means both is working. Here two-way binding you can tell. But two-way binding we will learn, that is another thing. But with the help of this event binding also we can perform the two-way binding. Now clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What about others? Shweta, Shivani, Amardeep, clear? Okay. Amardeep, clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is known as the two-way binding. Means just see, keep in mind only one point. If you have to print the data from the TS to HTML, what you will use? From the TypeScript to HTML, what we will do? We will take the interpolation. That's it. So means some data is available on your TS page, whether that is inside the function or that is anywhere. We know that if that is available on your TS page, that can be placed on your HTML via interpolation. That's it. That we had done. Okay. Now suppose that in place of a hello world, I want to means see scenario is same. Okay, nothing changes. But I want to display something there as page get loaded. Okay, means when I will click this button, then that time I have to display hello world. But before loading means before clicking the button, I have to display something. Suppose that click me, just one text is there. I will come like that type, something is there. That just you have to pass that value on page load. Okay, 1 second. Okay, just write the welcome. Means when the page will load, I have to display welcome. When the button will get click, that time this hello world have to come. Can you use the mind? How we can? Not Dharmender, except Dharmender. Just use the mind. I have to display this welcome. Now page get loaded, correct? If I will click now, you will get the hello world. Second.
Sir, you are telling us when page will load, then the welcome will display, right?
Yeah, correct.
So, sir, we can
Means
make an event on page load, like
no,
same as click.
no need that much. No need. Why this is not working? 1 second. Where we done mistake? Save data. That's okay. Save data is coming. Console.
In place of click, sir, write in the page load.
1 second. Just. Oh, it coming on the console.
Sir,
Yeah, 1 second, Prabhul. Oh, that I make the const. That's why I think. Yeah. This not required because we had declared this variable inside this method itself. Correct? If this required, then you will get error directly. Oh, we have to declare that outside. Okay. See now, if I will declare this variable outside, and always variable declaration part you will do on the top itself. Top means inside the class. Okay. On the first line itself, whatever variable is there, you will start declaring in the starting itself before the constructor. Don't write variable in the middle anywhere. No, don't write like that. That's not good practice. Data equal to empty. Fine. Yeah, now see, this is required because we had declared that variable outside, and put the cursor over this. Take this blue button and add. In Angular, you will get too much intelligence support. If you will write mistake, you will get there itself the pop-up. Now click. Okay, hello world came. Okay, yeah, tell what you were telling.
In that HTML part, sir, where click you have written click.
Yeah, click. Okay, fine.
That is in place of click, write page load, sir.
In click, you telling to write page load.
Go to the component.html, sir. In place
Yeah.
of click, write page load.
1 second, Amardeep. Page load will work on some element or complete page.
Complete page.
And complete page starting from where?
Sir, when we reload, no, sir, we have to make the another.
No. Okay, that's fine. We will come on that. But page loading starting means not in the case of Angular. In the case of HTML, even page loading starting from where? Which tag?
Sorry.
From which tag? Means whatever content is displaying on UI, whatever content we are passing, and if we want to add some event, so from means suppose as like a page load. So on which tag we will pass the page load so it will work?
So body.
Yeah. So that will effective from the body itself because the complete body have to. Correct. But here we not working like that, means no need to pass in the body because otherwise the complete component will effective. Correct. Because
Sir,
in index.html we are passing only one tag, that is app root, and via app root everybody got linked up, so we will not pass that one. Okay, so yeah, Praful.
Sir, onload, sir, means event also use.
Onload.
Yes, sir.
Where are you telling to add onload?
In button section, sir.
That itself be discussing now actually with Amardeep, that I was discussing. If you adding onload on button, is this will work? Because onload means page load. Okay, there is no page load, there is onload itself. And when you're writing onload, then complete page from where the page is starting, from that will start. So we can't write onload on any particular element. We have to write on the page itself. So we will not, means that is not the case here. That will not work. What we want, we have to display welcome message previously before loading of the content. Means when we clicking the button, before that itself welcome message have to display, and as you clicked the save button, then what message have to come? Message hello world have to come. Means now the point is there where this value content will replace. Where? Means line number 13, correct? On this place the content have to available welcome or hello world. Is this correct or not? Now if we will click, be getting the hello world, but this welcome message, this have to be available inside this variable. Is this correct?
Yes, sir.
Because on the same position, see now we getting the welcome. Means when we click the button, we have to get here hello world. Correct? Now save. Now we got the hello world. But when we means before the button clicked, it have to come welcome. Like this, you have to switch. So how we will switch that? Position is same. Means who will bring this value? Welcome or hello world, who will bring the value? use the mind, use the logical thing. Data will bring the value or not? Is this correct? Data is printing now hello world. Correct or not?
Yes, sir.
Now this hello world is coming with the help of the data variable. Means data is bringing that value. Okay? Means that we had done with the interpolation. Means that is clear that on HTML there is no work for switching the value. So where is the work? Where we will do something. So when we clicking that button, this function getting executed, this method getting executed. Correct? See, please just speak, then only, otherwise it will be bore completely. This is JavaScript, this is not Angular, I telling you. When we clicking the button, this method getting executed or not?
Yes, sir.
This getting executed. See, you know the demerit, nobody is practicing the programming. That is the main demerit, that's why nobody understanding. Maybe you thinking this is TypeScript, whether the TypeScript thing be writing anything, complete JavaScript we are writing. See, now tell me what is the value of this one data by
Hello.
default value. By default value.
Actually, space.
What a space?
So that you have declared na upper side.
Yeah. What is that actually?
Empty, sir.
Null
That is empty.
Declare
string.
That is empty string.
Yeah.
Okay. So when your page is loading, what value is displaying there? Means
Empty.
okay. 1 second. When page is loading, this complete page component. Okay. For the data, what value is a starting time? Means initially, what value is there?
Empty string.
Empty string. And when we clicking the button, what value is there?
Hello world.
Hello world. Means simple. This empty string should be some value. Let's save and
Pass
check.
there, welcome.
Got it? See that? Welcome came. Click the button. Hello world came. Reload the page again. See? Hello world came. Got some idea?
Yes, sir.
Now tell me where is the Angular in this line of code which we was discussing. This completely belonging to the programming section itself. Okay. That now see. Now we getting the welcome, and if we click the save button on the same position that I was discussing, on same position means on same this placeholder, you can tell like that placeholder on the same h1 tag, there itself the both value got a switching. Now welcome is there. If we will click, hello world will come. It got changed on the same position or not? Means one time only one value will come. Now tell me, anyone having issue? We had done nothing. We had just initialized the value by default. That is the thing we had done. Clear? Anyone having any doubt? Tell me openly.
Sir, inside any passing the another
Ins-
variable and same thing.
1
clicking
second.
the-
One more time. Come again.
Sir, inside the method passing
Okay.
another means another variable. So
Yeah.
click and same thing not doing some or what?
Means okay. You telling to pass one more variable, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. See that also. Make this variable as a data 2. Fine. Now it will ask for the initialization. Means see when you getting the message, if you not declared and if we use this dot, it will ask for the declaration. What you have to do? Click the balloon. Don't do the change a spelling mistake. Otherwise variable will get changed. Declare the property data 2 and take care on the line number 8, 9, 10 there where we had declared the variable. Now data 2 is not there above the constructor. Data 2 came. It came with the help of that part. Now tell me what we will do for displaying this on HTML. Data 2,
Inside,
how we will display?
inside interpolation pass data.
Interpolation? Okay, fine. So pass that interpolation. And that is a data 2. Data 2, fine. Now save and now check. Now see, before going on the output, just look the logic. What will happen? So what will happen here? We will click the button. Once we will click the button, it will go to where? It will come to the save button, correct? And on the save button, it will got one variable, that is this dot data hello world. It will got one variable, that is hello. It will got another variable, that is data to the hello all, and we are writing the console. No need that one. Okay, so this method will got executed, but when it start executing this line, this dot data, and when it will look for this dot data too, that time it will search for the variable declaration. Is this correct or not? It will search for the variable declaration. So where is the variable declared? So variable is declared on the top. Okay, so for the data section, what is the by default value? So by default value be taken the welcome. For the data too, what is the by default value? Nothing, correct? We had written just a string and nothing is there. So that we had written the hello all. That's it. Means what should be the output? Can anyone tell? What should be the output?
Sir, first welcome and second is hello world and third is hello all.
Okay, means from your side output will be 3 letter, correct? Means one is welcome, second hello world, and hello all. 3 things have to be available.
Yes,
On page load means when page getting load, correct?
yes, sir.
Okay. What about others? When page getting load, how many output you will get on UI? Whether welcome, hello world, hello all 3 or 1, 2, whatever.
Sir, welcome, sir. Only.
Sir, only welcome, sir.
Then Praful, how you told that all will come?
No, sir. Clicking time
Okay.
is 3 time click, so that time welcome, hello world, and hello.
Okay, means if we will click, then all 3 value will come, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I don't know. I have no word to tell. How we practicing JavaScript, really. Praful, how many variable is inside that save data? And how many interpolation be used? How many interpolation is available?
2, sir.
2. Means how many data will come here?
2, sir.
Only 2. Then how the third data will come? Means it is sure, it is clear now that we will get only 2 data on UI. Correct? Now you have to make it clear which 2 data will come. Here 3 data, but which 2 data will come? Welcome, hello world, hello all. Which 2 data? See the logic how we had written. When we will click the
Sir,
button, what will happen? Yeah.
sir, clicking the button that time welcome and hello world is a one thing, but
Okay.
data 2 is a hello all is a clicking the next that time hello all.
Okay. Means when we will click a second time the button, then hello all will come.
Yes, sir.
Okay. 1 second. Next question. Why we will click this button second time for getting hello all? Is this whatever we had written? Is this inside one method or it is inside the second click? Something like
Yes,
that.
sir. Yes, sir. But means only one time click. Three output means three string.
3 string
Here.
will come.
Yes, sir.
But how 3 value will come? Because when we will click and on, okay, 3 you telling, but on UI you are taking only 2. You interpolation be taking 2. then how 3 will come here? Correct? Means when we will click the button, then what will happen? This will got execute, and whatever value is available for data previously, is there any value for data already available? What is available for data? That is welcome. Correct or not?
Yes, sir.
By default, the welcome is available. And when we are clicking that, means this method, when this got executed, what will happen? Now the new value means a new value came for the data variable. So what it will do for the previous value? Who can tell that word? Already one variable is there, some value is there. When we clicking again, it got the another variable, means another value for the same variable. What it will do and what is the name, exact word?
Globally, sir.
Yeah, that's okay. That's a globally that is available. But what it will do when you are assigning the new value, means a new value, because variable is same, value is 2. So what it will do for the next value? Let var const JavaScript difference between. What it will do? Anyone? Means nobody is speaking. Shivani, I
Initialize.
don't. No, not in his slides. Shivani is complete silent. I don't know. That's cool. Let it to be. What it will do? Means
Block scope, sir.
log the scope. Okay, but that's not there. Redeclared. When you redeclaring the variable, what is happening? It's overriding the previous value or not?
Yes, sir.
Got the point? That is happening here or not? See,
Yes, sir.
by default, you getting the welcome message. Correct? When we executing that method on the same variable, this data variable, already welcome is there. Correct? And when we declare, means when we clicking executing this method, data getting another value, that is a hello world. Correct? And due to that new value, previous value get overridden by the new value, and that's why we getting the hello world there in place of the welcome. Data equal to, what is the value now? Welcome. Correct? And for this same data variable, what is the value now? Next value? Hello? Hello world. Now just see, when you means when we are clicking the button, that time this variable get executed. Hello world, because we are writing inside that. Means what is happening? It overriding this value. Correct? Praful, clear?
Yeah, sir. But firstly, load in welcome
Yeah,
and second click the hello word came.
correct. So this will get loaded first, because no need of for loading the data equal to welcome. This one, is there anything required, that function execution, method execution, anything? Not required, because this is on the top, because that is not inside the method, that is just variable property, you can tell. But the same variable we are writing inside the save data, and when we are clicking the button, that time only these all will be get executed. Correct? And that time already data have something, so when it executing this one, it getting overridden, means previous value get deleted and new value will get assigned there. Correct? Clear or having doubt still?
No, sir. No doubt.
Okay, now click that and just see what is happening. We got a hello world and a hello all, because hello all is on the second line and a hello world is the on the first line. Correct? And on HTML, we are binding both value data and data2, that we are getting here. Same thing we can do with the help of HTML also. Sorry, input field also. If we will write something, we can get that when we clicking the button, we can pass the data. Do one thing, do the same thing in the that inspect debug mode. I don't know regarding the others really, means whether they are getting or not. Okay, where is this class? No, I want that another one. So inside the webpack src, then app be clear on each topic. Okay, topics. Okay, then event binding. Amardeep, Lalan, Praful, Sweta, clear or having doubt?
Clear, sir.
Clear.
Okay, fine. Let's debug and then we will look over this. We will spend just 5 minutes more. We will get. See, if you will kept anything in your dot, then become danger. Data 2. Okay, this is not taking fine. Oh, because value is not there actually. That's why. Then save button, then data 2, then take this one. Fine. Now execute. So see, when it will get executed, data 2 will get loaded. Take care on the debugging breakpoint. Where is the line? Line number 10, correct? Let's say do next. Hit a gate. Okay. Still ng on init will not get loaded. That time up to that value you will not get the value. Anyway, put the cursor over data. Let's see. Be getting the value. Why it's not showing that? I don't know. Okay, click next. ng on init. Oh my god, where it gone? Wait, where is the out? Step into a step out. Step out. Actually, when we will do debugging, it will go inside too much because third-party library is available too much. That's why, yeah, now we getting that. Now we getting after the execution of, yeah, see, now we got the welcome message. It will load the complete page, then only we will get, yeah. So see what happened. Remove this.
सर रहने दीजिए ना, डाटा मेरा आधा घंटा पहले ही खत्म हो गया.
1 second. Okay, so we got here data equal to welcome. Data ले लो, यहाँ पर data बहुत है. Okay, so we got a data equal to welcome. But next, if we will click on the save button, then only this both will get loaded. Correct? Now this, see. Data equal to welcome is there. That's okay. Now click on the button. Now you have to take care. What is the value of the data? What is the value of data now? That is welcome. That is coming from where? On the top, this line. Line number 9. Sorry, line number 10. The welcome is coming. Once we will execute this line, you will get the value. Next one. Click this and check now. What is the value? Hello world. What happened here? It got overridden from the new value. Clear? Praful?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Clear? And that's why we getting data equal to hello world. Now check for the data 2. Why we getting undefined? Tell me. It is undefined. Why?
But it is not declare in read. Not it is not redeclare. In
Yeah, means we had not assigned any value on the top. Correct? We had not initialized. Here we had done the means initialization and means a declaration. We had declared the value. That is initialization or declaration for assigning the value. I getting confused in that word actually. Okay, so here we are assigning the value. So that's why B means when this line got executed, that time B was getting data equal to welcome, a starting time. When this line got executed, the new value got overridden. In this case, data to equal to undefined, because during starting, we are just declaring the variable, where we are not initializing the value. But once we will execute this line, we will get the hello world. In place of undefined, we will get that value. Let's see. Now look over that data too. We got the hello all. Clear? Because now it got the value from this string. Clear, Praful?
Yes, sir.
What about others? Sweta, Lalan? Clear?
Yes,
So
sir.
in JavaScript, as like JavaScript, we can do the debugging mode in our Angular also. Because anyway, this is programming. So we can look over that. So this was actually data binding. So how we can pass the data from the type HTML page to TypeScript, and again we are receiving the value from TypeScript to HTML. Means we are going and again coming back on the same position, like that we are doing. So you can check that here. Some examples is given. What is that? Multiple event handlers, click equal to 0. Here like multiple time means we are going to increase the account. You can check that how it is working. Event handle input means some different examples are there. Okay, just one time revise these examples, and here you will get some via reference. Means see, one has EL is there, and with the help of that, how it getting the value, just one time go through that, you will get that idea. Window.key.enter. Okay, already that code is already given there, everything is there. Just go through that. If you have doubt, then tomorrow you can discuss. Tomorrow we will start the two-way binding. Already this material is already I had shared. Okay, I will just upload the video, that's it. Clear? Stop.